Hi everyone, welcome back to KG Graves, the one-on-one series. Today we're at All Saints churchyard and we're here to visit the grave of George Baker. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, it's free, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Okay, so more information about George.
I hear we might be related, you and I.
I said I was a friend of Dave's, that's all.
Good. I like it better that way.
And what does that mean?
Just making conversation.
You have a very funny line of talk, Mr. Mansell.
I thought we'd understand one another.
I'm easy to understand.
And you're not as feminine as you look. What's your name?
George Morris Baker was born on the 1st of April 1931 in Varna, Bulgaria. He was an English actor and writer. He attended Lancing College in Sussex. At 14, he ran away from school to get a 25 shilling a week job at a seaside theatre. He spent 6 years going through the mill of small town repertory theatres. He first appeared in repertory at Deal in Kent. He then appeared as an actor at the Old Vic Theatre in London. His major stage credits include a season with the Old Vic Company 1959 to 1961, where he was in Richard II, The Importance of Being Earnest, and St. Joan. In 1965 he started his own touring company, Candida Plays, based at the Theatre Royal, Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. He was also Claudius in Hamlet for the Royal Shakespeare Company in 1975. George's first film was The Intruder 1953. In 1955 he starred in 3 films. He made his name in The Dam Busters, and his first starring role was in The Ship That Died of Shame with Richard Attenborough. He starred as a leading man in The Woman for Joe. Another 3 films in 1956 were The Feminine Touch, A Hill in Korea, playing a heroic soldier with Robert Shaw and Stanley Baker in support, and The Extra Day. The same year he appeared in the West End in Agatha Christie's play Towards Zero. George was also the lead in These Dangerous Years 1957 and in No Time for Tears, also 1957. Next was The Moonraker, 1958. He supported Diana Dawes in Tread Softly Stranger, also 1958. In 1963 he was in Lancelot and Guinevere and Curse of the Fly, 1965. George became better known as a television actor, appearing in many programmes. One of my favourite shows was The Prisoner, 1967. George was in the first episode as number 2. He was also in the first episode of Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, 1973. Some other shows he was in was I, Claudius, 1976. From 1987 to 2000, he played Inspector Reg Wexford in the Ruth Rendell Mysteries, and this is probably the role for which he became best known. In 1993, following the death of his second wife, he married the actress Lou Ramsey, who played Mrs. Wexford in the same television series. He also appeared in Coronation Street as brewery owner Cecil Newton, and in the Doctor Who story Full Circle 1980. George also appeared in the British comedy television series The Goodies episode Tower of London as the Chief Beefeater. He played Sir Hilary Bray in On Her Majesty's Secret Service 1969 and Captain Benson as the James Bond ally in the film The Spy Who Loved Me 1977. Ian Fleming considered George to be the ideal candidate to play James Bond in the films, but the role went to Sean Connery because he had prior commitments. George played a character called James Bondus in an episode of the 1970s farcical sitcom Up Pompeii. In 1980, George wrote Fatal Spring, a play for television dealing with the lives of poets Wilfred Owen, Siegfried Sassoon and Robert Graves. This appeared on BBC Two on the 7th of November. It won him a United Nations Peace Award. His other writing credits included 4 of the Wexford screenplays. George was the subject of This Is Your Life in 1995, when he was surprised by Michael Aspel doing a photo shoot on board a boat at Port Solent on the Hampshire coast. He has also appeared on Lily Savage's Blankety Blank game show. In 2007, George was made a member of the Order of the British Empire, MBE, for his charitable work helping establish a youth club in his home village. In his personal life, George was married 3 times. He married Julia Squire in 1950, but divorced in 1974. They had 4 daughters. He married his second wife, Sally Home, in 1974, but she died in 1992. They had 1 daughter together. George then married Lou Ramsey in 1993, but she also died in 2011. George died on the 7th of October 2011 of pneumonia after a stroke at the age of 80. He appeared in 32 films between 1953 and 2001. In television, he appeared in 30-plus shows between 1959 and 2007. He wrote 2 books, A Cook for All Seasons in 1989 and The Way to Wexford in 2002. Let's see where his grave is located. So, there you have it, the grave of George Baker, English actor and writer. As usual, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. It's free to subscribe, and thank you to all of you who have already subscribed. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.